Hey guys, we're going to be starting a new Inquisition character tonight. So I hope you guys can all join me. Why is that not? Is it too far down, perhaps? No, it's too far. I might not be close enough. Heave ho. No, my drink. Okay, I want to be here, but that's outside. So let's move you to here. Alright, now I can turn the light back on. That should actually help. Okay, much better now. Let us get started, shall we? And I will be showing off the customization of the character as well. So let us get started. Oh good. No good for me. Hold on. Put this up here. Let's that doesn't happen again. Oh, pardon me. Enslaved long ago by humans, most elves still live as a second-class citizens within human cities. Elves who reject this life are known as the Dalish, nomadic wanderers who strive to keep the ancient elven religion and traditions alive. You grew up in the wilderness, a member of the Levelly Dalish clan and apprentice to its leader and guide, the Keeper. Clan wandered the northern free marches and you had little need to interact with humans until the Keeper sent you to the Territory's enclave as a spy. What happened there, she said, would impact not only the Dalish but indeed all elves. She could not have known how right she was. Yes. Thank you. And confirm. Some more abilities. generate guard on themselves or on allies. Characters with guard will lose it before losing health. Duh. Ay, ay, ay. What style of hair do we have? Bald. Hey man, hope you enjoy your game and thanks for the lurk. Scruffy looking. Come on, this is gonna be a mage.
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Actually, hold on, scars. we just go? Is it? No. How far can we go with the name though? Can we go all the way? So I do an... Yep, we can. Okay, let's go all the way. So I do a nod back to my Star Trek as well. Run for your life! Am I dead?
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you. Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra. I can't believe it. All those people... dead.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember... running. Things were chasing me, and then... a woman?
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you. We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is. And you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
I understand.
Then...
I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach. Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
Toasted.
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough. Behind me!
Ooh.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
Do you really think I need a staff to be dangerous?
Is that supposed to reassure me?
I haven't used my magic on you yet.
You're right. You don't need a staff, but you should have one. I cannot protect you. I should remember you agreed to come willingly. Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the fort. Come, for fighting. We are on our own for now.
Or dead.
Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage. Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance. close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Do?
I did nothing.
Shadow
The credit is
Ravenstone,
yours.
thanks for the follow, man. Really do appreciate it.
You mean this?
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Just
Good
what
to
I
know.
need.
Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
Are you at the Chantry, or...?
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Ah, isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Like you, Solus is an apostate.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
That's a commendable attitude.
Merely a sensible one. Although sense appears to be in short supply right now. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well... Bianca's excited.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
And check.
Demons ahead!
Glad you brought me now, Seeker?
gotta make sure everything possible is collected.
You are Dalish, but clearly away from the rest of your clan. Did they send you here?
What do you know of the Dalish?
I have wandered many roads in my time, crossed paths with your people on more than one occasion.
We are both of the same people, Solus.
The Dalish I met felt differently on the subject.
Can't you elves just play nice for once?
Elves play nice? Kidding me? If you did that, you'd think the world was ending.
Hold on. We haven't much further.
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Oh shit, wrong thing. Oopsie, wrong button. Hurry up.
hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Yep, there we go.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly!
They keep coming! Help us!
Yeah, don't tell me this is gonna glitch out. There we go.
Hurry! Use the mark!
Okay. Okay, that's protection barrier. Thanks for the host, Estonian. Hey, Estonian, thanks for the host, man. Really do appreciate it. Okay, what are you leaving me to be able to do? Ha ha ha. Why don't you pay me $5 for being here? And then we'll call it even.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We're clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Ah, is it because I'm constantly shown as in combat? That's what it is. take away my... You can have that.
Resorting to this exercise in Ah! Here they come.
Yes, they
You
do.
made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a
Oh no,
thug,
you see
but a
how
thug who
my
supposedly
weapons
serves
lit
the
up?
Chantry.
That's showing
We
that it's
serve the
still in
most
combat
holy,
when it
Chancellor.
actually isn't still in combat.
As you well know.
Justinia is dead. We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
You shouldn't even be here! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Hold on, what?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark?
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own,
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Ooh, consequences. I think on your head shall be the consequences. Why am I still showing in combat? Even the fake one is still... I'm gonna try something. Because the biggest problem is that I'm still being shown in combat. As long as I'm shown in combat, I can't use my ability. Well, I can't get more better ability. So save and exit the main menu and then come back in, and hopefully it will fix the problem. If not, that's gonna make fighting the boss in this one a lot harder. Okay, that worked. Thank Christ. Okay. Should I go... Hold on. What do you have? So, Solace, you already have the barrier. So, I, instead... level you up. Boo! Boo! That's what she said. No, it's because I keep sitting back is why I then disappear.
The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What
See,
manner of tunnel
Simon?
is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
Yes, we shall. It's an MMO. I'm surprised you haven't heard of Dragon Age. Because this is the Inquisition's the third game of the series. You have Dragon Age Origins, then it's DLC Awakening, and then you have Dragon Age 2, and now Dragon Age Inquisition. Come on, leave the Estonian alone. He can't know everything about every game in the world. He might try. Well, at least we know you're not a real man there, Estonian. Because real men wouldn't have to say what you just said. No better armor, but we can give you a better shield.
That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to our elven friend here.
Lieutenant, you're alive.
Just barely.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
It's not hard.
Let's hope it
Point and
works on
shoot.
the big one.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. She insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
It was worth saving you, if we could.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes.
Look a bit bloodied there, Cassandra. You might want to clean up a
Down
little.
the ladder. That's the way to the temple.
So, holes in the Fade don't just accidentally happen, right?
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happened once the immediate danger is past.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
But later on, everyone will tell you it was Andraste. Oop, spoiler. Damn, I'm terrible at those kind of things. In we go.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Leliana, have your men take up positions around the temple.
Yes, it's going to become very interesting very soon.
This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'm not sure how to even start getting up to that thing.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath
Not
the
much.
temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me! That is Divine Justinia's voice.
And it starts.
Someone help me!
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Want them!
We have an intruder. Slay the elf.
No.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Let's get ready for the fight. Big Mama's coming out today. And God, ain't she hideous.
Now! We must strip its defenses, wear it down.
It's a
The
demon.
demon is vulnerable. Now! More coming through the rift.
No, probably because I have my mic too far away from me. That's probably why it's a bit too hard to hear me, and I don't really talk much in these kind of games either. Just so you know, Estonian. Hold on guys, I'll let you through this.
Oh! I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Okay, I'm back. That one.
Is this another prison?
No? I mean, I don't think so.
Then where am I? Tell me.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand.
I know, I was talking about the demon that you had that I just fought. When I was talking about coming out.
So a trial happens now, I suppose.
I don't know anything about that. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
At once. I say, who cares? Resource gathering is very, very important. Oh god. Well, if I don't breathe, no one will be on this end to play the game.
That's her. That's the herald of Andraste. They said when she came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over her.
Hush. We shouldn't disturb her.
Hold on, I can skill up again. We're using fire and lightning.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done. Demons would have had us otherwise. Still a lot of rifts left all over. Cracks in the sky.
She can seal those though. The Herald will trust it.
Someone had better. You won't seal those rifts with the chant of light.
You could.
Good luck sealing those rifts.
Might take you a long time. No problem.
Good luck sealing those rifts.
Nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Have you gone completely mad? She should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whoever becomes Devar. I do not believe.
We will study that.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence?
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
"5 minutes ago you wanted me dead, and now I'm your savior."
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition
I never
reborn.
stopped.
We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone
Yes,
mad.
I continued.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way.
Oh,
We
that's
need
what
those
happens
who can
when
do
you
what must be done, united
stop
under
watching
a
for a
single banner
second.
once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay. But you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
that is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Hold on, guys. No, that's not it. There's still more to come. A lot more to come. Okay. God, they're not that young anymore, Caruso. One's 7 and one's 6.
If you're not... Look who's back from the dead. Again.
My thanks for any part you played in that.
Yeah. Well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Oh, you're talking about Estonian. Whoops.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Farewell.
Perhaps another time.
The chosen of Andraste, the blessed heroes sent to save us all.
I didn't ask for this, but someone has to find a way to seal the breach.
Spoken nobly indeed. You think I'm mocking you? This age has made people cynical. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate mage surrounded by Chantry forces, and unlike you, I do not have a divine mark protecting me. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
You came here to help, Solus. I won't let them use that against you.
How would you stop them?
However I had to.
Thank you. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Hello.
Do you think the mages will be able to seal the breach?
I heard some speak of using... If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're her. Thrin. Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
Farewell.
Make her go with you. You find anything we need? Can I help you with something?
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Plenty of iron, just gotta find the logging site, which is not far from here.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountaintop.
A lot of good men and women didn't make it out of there. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad? You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky... that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Maker, though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light. I shall weather
I don't see why we need to build siege equipment. We're not laying siege to anything.
That's an excellent point, Recruit. But if someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it will be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Oh yes, BioWare's always been good with their visuals. Yes, we know you're still playing Terra.
Oh, Creator, see me near, for I walk only where you would be. Fix the door just like you asked, Professor.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard secret...
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harry, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Goodbye.
Right.
What armor am I wearing? This is before loot boxes, man. This is 2014 game.
Need something? Let me know. Good. Looks fine.
Can we do any more? Yep. Okay. Save. Low. Okay, let's fulfill this requisition order.
When there was no sky maker, you were the sky. When there was no earth, you were the earth. When there was nothing, you...
See reason, listen. We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore?
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Should be just through here. There it is, a logging camp. Nah, the barrels don't have loot. I've played this game way too many times to know where everything is. And what is loot and what is not loot. And sadly, the barrels aren't loot. They're just there as prosthetics, just to make things look more real. Yeah. Resource gathering, man. Every animal is resources that you can use. And those aren't bunny rabbits, they're nugs. Well, boo-hoo to you. I'm giving them a meaningful existence. And a shocking way to end their life.
I'm glad they're
Now, don't you worry about that sort of thing, girl.
Oh, I thought I did a blade. No. Grip.
Fine. That'll do.
No, I have not. Do I have enough iron? Yes, I do.
That'll help.
How do you think they'll close that huge hole in the sky?
Ally with the Templars, I'd imagine. I've seen them weaken magic.
What about the rebel agents?
You're back. And in one piece.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Farewell.
And done.
No, never. Animal cruelty, really? I'm just keeping the population down, you know, making sure they don't get out of control. Can't let that animal population get out of control, you know? They'll kill us all. If given the chance.
Does it trouble you?
If it wasn't enough to close the breach, what use is it?
You did everything we asked of you.
And it still didn't work.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Clearly, you have something in mind.
We do. May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our
Not as
ambassador
special
and
as
chief
you.
diplomat.
Anderan Atishan.
You speak Elven?
You've just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Cassandra tells me you have a plan.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading?
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I'm no herald of anything, particularly not Andraste.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Will the Chantry attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
And yet, they may bury us with them.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable. I'll see what she has to say. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Okay. This is where I'm gonna leave it. I'll be back in a week's time next Tuesday to continue this. This is going to be an every Tuesday event during Dragon Age. So every Tuesday at 9:45 PM my time, I'll be continuing the story arc. So this is where I'm gonna stop it. Oh yeah, so wants me to do this first before I can leave. I'll let you guys see the clip.
Let us begin.
Let's see what we have.
All right.
Okay. And we'll save and end this. Now, and let's see who I can raid. Yes, I know all about the world. Okay guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you for the next episode of this Dragon Age series Tuesday. I will be doing more streams every day, but they'll be of different games. So next Tuesday is the next time I do Dragon Age. See you and thank you.